Rivals Midwest analyst Josh Helmholdt here, and I'm here with one of the top cornerbacks in the entire 2021 class. And that's Avante Dickerson out of Omaha, Nebraska. We're here about a month from when you committed, Avante. Just kind of talk about Minnesota commitment, what it's felt like now that it's got a chance to sink in.
I mean, it feels pretty good. Probably a month later from now, like I was getting hate for all this and everything like that because I didn't go to Nebraska. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But I feel pretty good about my decision. Coach Fleck is amazing. All the coaches there just built a good relationship with me, and I like that about them.
Yeah, let's talk about it because you had a pretty lengthy recruitment before you committed. When
hmm
was that moment where you kind of knew that Minnesota was a choice? Was it a specific conversation or a virtual visit that you had, or did you just kind of wake up one day and feel Minnesota was the right place for you?
So like they were my third offer sophomore year, and they've been just staying in contact ever since. So like some of the colleges that even offer me, like their head coaches probably don't even speak to me. And the thing I like about Coach Fleck is he texts me every day, make sure how am I doing. Like that's what I wanna. That's how I know he wants me instead of just colleges just talking to me like another recruit.
You mentioned Coach Fleck, and obviously, people got a chance to see him. He had his own ESPN kind of mini show for a little bit, and
hmm
everybody knows Coach Fleck is a unique personality, energetic guy, very, intense. But what was it like being recruited by Coach Fleck, and how is he different as a recruiter than other head coaches?
Oh, he's just different in everything you can think of. He's not just one of those coaches that just bribe the recruits and just says the same things to the same recruits just to get the player to come through college. He actually cares about you. He actually wants to get you better. And Minnesota is a good academic school, so it can't get any better than that.
Yeah, and you talked hit on a few of the reasons why Minnesota, but to my understanding, were you ever able to visit up there in person?
No, I just did a virtual visit.
And so, how was Minnesota able to make you feel comfortable with the choice without, getting a chance to see it? Obviously, we're in a unique situation with
So
visits being
like
shut down for such a long period of time. How was Minnesota able to make you comfortable without having that visit first?
Yeah, I had like a really good relationship with them. I really don't care about like facilities and everything like that. So like me visiting, like I can see everything on the phones. Like they have amazing facilities. Like it's crazy. Have you seen them?
Same as you, only on television or on pictures.
Yeah, it's insane.
No, so when you look at it, obviously at some point they're going to open the visits back up. Have you talked with them about, is there something in the fall that you want to set up? Do you have specific dates that you want to try to get out there, assuming everything does happen to open back up here, hopefully July 1st?
Yeah, I was talking to them. They said they might just end it June and July and just probably go out there during the season when I have it in August. But other than that, that's all the information I know.
And I got to imagine, Minnesota fans want to know you're the highest ranked commitment in a class that currently is top 10 nationally for the 2021 class. But what other guys are you talking to? Have you been in the ear of some other recruits that Minnesota's going after? Anybody specific that you trying to encourage you to join this class with you?
Well, we just got a running back. We're trying to get a couple linebackers, Jaden Hood, and then Jamar, and then we already have a quarterback, a couple wide receivers. So we're pretty stacked. We're just trying to get a couple more guys to join our class.
Yeah, it's obviously numbers wise one of the biggest classes in the Big Ten, if not the entire country. But I want to ask, it's a unique situation for all recruits in the 2021 class right now, all football players in high school, in that you're not able to go through your normal offseason routine. What's your offseason routine been like these last 2 months? Well, everything's been shut down. How have you been able? Your game is one. You're an explosive playmaker type from both defensive back, obviously, in the return game. But how do you kind of keep your skill set sharp here during this quarantine time?
I probably work out maybe 4 or 5 times a week. I work out at home. I have a bench set downstairs in my basement. I have a curl bar. I have weights like that, and then I just work out with my trainer maybe on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, just work on footwork and speed and conditioning, so I can stay in shape.
And kind of project yourself out to college when you start here in about a year, a little bit over. Maybe are you a mid-year guy?
Yeah.
You're gonna head over there in January of next year.
Mhm.
So when you get there, I guess what do you foresee? Where you're going to be able to impact. As the coaching staff said, hey, we see you definitely being able to impact early, or want to take your time, get you acclimated to the program. Or they talk special teams, maybe doing some other things other than defense. I guess specifically, what do you expect to be doing from a football standpoint when you get to Minnesota?
I think I can impact pretty early, especially at defensive back, just with my game, just a long, fast kid that can cover ground and cover guys anywhere they go, and especially special teams, kickoff return. I love that. I can take it to the house, punt return, like those two things I can do. So I think those two things I'll probably impact Minnesota with.
Well, last question you had, obviously a lot of options, but you chose Minnesota, and now that you got a chance to sit on it for a little while, I guess how strong is that commitment to the Gophers?
100% Minnesota. You got to go.
He is. He's the number one ranked prospect in a class that currently ranks number 8 in 2021. Avante Dickerson, appreciate your time.
Thank you.